so that's your orders. Still in the profile. So we've gone through in your profile, messages, your orders, now your reviews. So that is where you are going to go in, and once you've received an item, you will review it, give it up to 5 stars, and say what the issue was or why you're happy or why you aren't. What I really love about it is they are prompted, so they give you a whole bunch of ideas of what you can put in this. You don't have to decide what you're going to say. You can just click on exactly as marketed, lovely value, perfect item, love, or you can have the not as stated on website, unhappy, whatever. So you don't have to type anything in, you can just click. Okay. Your reviews don't give you extra credits. So if you're doing reviews because you think you're going to get a prize or you're going to get a credit, it's not like that. And in a way, that's a good thing, because it means that people are honest. They're not just doing it because they want to get some credits or they want to get something nice from Temu. They're actually doing it because they're being honest. So also always check the reviews when you're buying a piece and you're not really sure if it's something that you want, especially electronics. Go and have a look and see what the stars rating is and what people had to say. If you do not review an article, this I don't like, Temu does it automatically for you and gives it 5 stars. So do yourself a favor, go in for the rest of humanity and everyone else buying from Temu and give your own opinion on the article. Because, as I said, if you don't, Temu's just going to give it 5 stars. Right, and let's say you do review an item and you give it 5 stars and you really love it, but after a few days of using the item, it's actually a 3 star and you're not happy with it, you can go in and edit your review. So, and if you feel that Temu's done your review for you and you're not happy about that, no problem. You go in and you edit it. Okay, so back to the profile. We have messages, your orders, your reviews. We've talked about those 3. Now, the 4th little icon is coupons and offered. So I've only had one huge coupon bundle that when I logged in and downloaded the Temu app, I got I don't know how many, 2,000 rands worth of coupons. So there are 3 columns in your coupons and offers. There's unused, there's used, and there's expired. So all of my coupons sat in the unused. I think I had 5. Once they're used, they move into used, and then the ones that expire after 48 hours and the ones you can have reinstated will sit in your expired column. All right, so you just click on each one if you want to see what did I use, what didn't I. Okay, so that's item number 4 is the coupons and offered. Again, under profile. The next one, your 5th little point is your credit balance. Now, your credit balance will be on 0 when you first on Temu. But if you, at the start, I didn't have any credit balance because I couldn't play games. I couldn't ask people to join. There are different ways of getting credits that way. But when you start reviewing or wanting to send them back, or the other way to get credits is if you have already paid for your order and there's a price adjustment. The price adjustment then becomes a credit. So let's say your item was 45 Rand, and while it's flying over the sea to Johannesburg, it becomes 40 Rand. Then 5 Rand, you can ask for a price adjustment and that will go into your credit section. The other credits would be if you wanted to return something and get a refund for it, it will go into your credit section. Your final thing on your profile, your final point is addresses. So that is where they deliver. So just make sure they are correct. All right, let's go into your settings. So when you click on settings, so the settings is often that sort of roundish bar. You see it on everything, all right? It looks like a cog. So under settings will be your account security, privacy, and permissions. I would suggest you just look through that just to make sure that your privacy is as you want it and the permissions you have given is as you want them. It has your payment method, so check what your payment method is and don't type in cards and things that are always under payment method. The payment method should probably have nothing in it because you are going to use Ozo or whatever it is that your last resort should be typing in your credit card. But I have not had any issues at all. I find that I use Ozo when I'm buying my items from Temu, and when Buffalo sends me a message to tell me I need to pay for customs or whatever tax, whatever that amount is, I have tried Ozo and it doesn't work. So it seems the credit card is the only thing you can use there. And again, I haven't had any issues. I haven't taken more than they should have. So payment methods seem extremely safe in my experience. What is safe these days? I don't know. All right. Looking again at settings, the country. All right. Different countries have different rules. America, for instance, has games that you can play to get credits. They have, if you watch certain YouTubers, they will give you certain codes, but you can only use those within that country. So you have to say you're from South Africa because then they charge you in rands, because there again, language, you have to say you're in English. Currency, it will be in rands. So check all of these in the settings to make sure they are accurate. When you filled in your form, when you downloaded the app, then this is what will come up in your settings, but just double check. It will have notifications. This is interesting. I went in and changed things here. So how do you want to get notified when you get price adjustments, or when your item is shipped, or when it's in South Africa? I mean, what is best for you? I find emails, I don't always check all the time. Maybe once a day I'll check my emails. But SMSs come to my phone straight away and it's something I can see. So if I want to know straight away when it's landed in Joburg or when I need to pay my amount, then SMSs are best for me. I wasn't on SMSs, I was only on emails. So I went back in and I said, in fact, rather don't send me the emails, just send me the SMSs. Especially for things that, regarding your shipping and your credits. So you might want both. You might want the SMS and the email. So just check that under notifications in your settings. All right, settings again, let's have a look. It talks about the app, so you can go read up about that. And share this app. Share this app will be important when it comes to you getting credits for people downloading the app because you shared the app. So I think that gives you your own little code that you can then WhatsApp to people, put on your Facebook, if you're that way inclined. Underneath share this app is switch accounts, which means if you can have multiple accounts. I would say stick to one account because your credit will build up, and the more you spend, the better a customer you are, the more they're going to send you coupons and send you specials. So, but you might have an account for your child that likes to look at the toys, and you might have one for yourself. So you can have as many accounts as you like, depending on how many email addresses you want to put in there. Right at the bottom is sign out. So if you want to sign out completely from the app and sign back in. So that's there for you to be able to do. All right. I've written all these notes just to tell you everything. I have been researching this company very thoroughly. And I must say, so far. All right, now let's talk about coupons and offers. This advice I got from this lovely lady in America who reminds me, like I said, of a grandmother I don't have anymore. With wonderful advice. She has bought something crazy like between 500 and 1,000 orders. She knows everything. So I will be helping you and passing this advice down. So not all of this is from me. So, coupons and offers. Here we go. Always claim the coupons you are offered. It costs you nothing. It costs you nothing to claim it. And then you can just keep it in your coupon box and use it should you want to. So, I mean, some of the coupons I've used, I've just been blown away. There's been one where it was 50 Rand off when you spend 50 Rand. Be careful of that one. It's great, but you have to spend 200 Rand to get free shipping. In other words, you got 50 Rand off 200. Okay, right. So the next one that I loved was, I think, 350 off 1,000. So you spend 1,000 Rand, you're going to get 350 Rand off. It's crazy how I would say I've got certain items for free because I got that whole amount off. I remember I used I used 350 off 1,500. That was my last coupon that I used. And with using that coupon, I ended up getting 2 pairs of shoes free. So 2 pairs of shoes, the one was 200 Rand, the other was 150. So it ended up being 350 Rand. 2 pairs of shoes, they were tacky type of shoes, runners, very, very cute. They almost look like Adidas. I will show you when I get them. Got them for free. If I had a look at the fact that I got 350 Rand off because I spent 1,000 Rand and I used my coupon. So coupons are good. I've already explained to you if coupons expire, how you can reinstate them by going to the contact us. You know, when you go to your profile, you will see those little headphones. You press contact us and you go in there. They only expire after 3 months. Even though within every time you get one, they will say to you, you only got 48 hours, and then it will expire. But it's fine. You just go into contact us. You go to the little bot. You say, reinstate my expired coupon. It will then say what coupons have expired, and you click on the one you want. It will reinstate it within seconds. Easy peasy. I've spoken about this before. You can't get a used coupon back. And the fact that I tried, I even asked for a real person. The real person told me the same thing the bot said. If you've used a coupon, you cannot get it back, unfortunately. I've already said that your checkout minimum order for free shipping is 200. So with the 50 Rand coupon or 50 Rand, in other words, you get it for free, you still have to spend 200 Rand to get the free shipping. So you have to spend 200 Rand, then I think they take off the 50 Rand and then any credits from there. So, but you have to at least have 200 Rand's worth of orders in your cart. Another point is check the prices of the items in your cart. Prices go up and down. Now, for me, I use my cart as a wish list. So every time I find something, I put it in my cart. Then I go to my cart, I untick it. I will then watch. Often Temu will say this thing and this item, they have all been reduced in price. If it's at the price I want it, and I'm very fussy about which price, then I will get ready to use a coupon. That's the only way I've bought so far. So then when it's at a certain price, and if I'm not using a coupon, I'm definitely using my credit. So when I got an item or I got an order and there were a few items that I didn't like, they gave me the credit back, then I'll use them on the next thing. So watch for prices going up and down within your cart. I like to call it my wish list because it's only in my cart once I tick it and I'm ready to place my order. All right. So once you have the item that you really like, you need to find the best price for that item. That item has many vendors that are making that item and putting it onto Temu. You could have up to 10 vendors, maybe even more, selling that exact same item. So take the item, let's say it's a pair of yellow slip-slops, I don't know. Type that in to the search bar. It will then show you everything that is yellow slip-slops. And you can look and see, hey, there's my exact same yellow slip-slops, but they're like 16 Rand. They're not 23 Rand. So you can then find the vendor that gives you the best price. Always do that. Don't just accept the first one you see. Remember, they're in competition with each other. So they're wanting to get rid of their things and get as many people to purchase it. The other thing that I'm not sure if I've got it down here, but I do want to mention is that in America, Walmart supplies Temu. What I mean by that is anything that is in excess, Walmart will then put, and many other places in America will then put onto Temu. So Temu is almost, and it's the same in China. Any factory that has an oversupply or a surplus of certain products that weren't bought will put it on Temu. So that's the reason why sometimes you will see an item that is a lower price. Let's say it's a whole bunch of hairbrushes, and the pink one is 10 Rand less than all the other colors. The reason for that is because they have maybe a supply of 5,000 of those pink brushes, but the rest they have 1,000, 1,000, 1,000 of the blue, the green, the whatever it is. So that's why a particular color sometimes is a lower price. All right, so let's talk about price adjustments. I love price adjustments. In fact, I often go in almost every day to see if I'm getting a price adjustment. Once you've placed an order, you can watch your order through shipping, and you can then type on your specific order every day. It will then show you the photographs of your order, and as you sort of search down towards the bottom, it will say price adjustment, refunds, review. It will all be on the bottom there. Press onto price adjustments. It will then tell you if you got 1 Rand or 2 Rand off any items. If you go in daily, it will probably be a Rand or 2, but I promise you it builds up. Okay. So once you're in price adjustments, it will then say that there's been a price adjustment. Do you want this price adjustment? And you will say yes. It will then credit your Temu account automatically. Ta-da! There you have 3 Rand that you suddenly had 0 in your credits. Now you have 3 Rand. And as you check and as you have more orders, so it goes. I think in the majority of the orders I've placed, I've been able to get at least 100 credits for every order. I actually found that a lot of the time my price adjustments paid for that amount of money I had to pay at the airport. So let's say I had to pay 150 Rand on the 1,000 Rand order. By the time that order got to me, my price adjustments were 150 Rand. So just remember that. You might be shocked that you're having to pay this random amount at the airport, but it does get back to you ultimately. You actually do end up paying what's in your order, and the price adjustments help you with all these little extra amounts, like the tax and all of that. Now, my lovely little old lady, talks about, and I think it's very true when it comes to Temu, she talks about be patient. And there are many, when I think about being patient on Temu, I'll tell you what she meant, because I get it. First of all, it's not like going into a shop, getting your item, and coming home with it. No. You are going to have to wait 2 to 3 weeks to get your item, and that's why you pay a lower price. Number one, just remember that all the shops here will order in big containers of these items. It will take them months for those items to get to them. So for Temu to do the same for us and get it here in 2 weeks, instead of these Chinese shops here that get containers that have to sit in customs and be looked at and blah, 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 and take 2 to 3 months to be able to get their container. It's 2 to 3 weeks is pretty good and a great price. So being patient means you're not going to get it instantly. That's number one. The other thing about being patient is watching your item and watching for when it has the best price and the price you are willing to pay for it. So you need to be patient with that. basically what she wrote is everything has price changes. Price changes go up and down throughout the month. In fact, if you put things in your cart for long enough, Temu will eventually give you a reduction in it. They will send you a message saying, you're the chosen one. I've had that. They will say to you, we are giving you, because you have been such a fantastic customer, we are giving you these at reduced prices. And then the things in your cart will suddenly become reduced. So wait for those. But sometimes it can be 5 days up to a week that I will just leave them in my cart. I don't need it now. It's not urgent. Remember, none of these items can really be urgent, because you're buying them because they give you joy. And some storage things that will still give you joy because it's organizing your house. So just be patient until the right one, like the right man or the right woman, comes your way. The right item at the right price will come.